Well, Jolene, you've been helping me tonight, haven't you? We've been working on getting things ready to announce our litter theme and some names. She's checking stuff out. I have some very unhappy puppies in the holding area. Why don't you stay over there? Stay over there, sweetheart. Yeah, you stay there. You're going to help me out here. So I've got all the puppies, minus 2 because they're in my lap, in our temporary holding area, our little green room. Yes. Oh, and so our theme this month, or for this litter, the puppies were born in May, and that happens to be Dave's birthday month. And he got to choose the theme. And I think he should be doing this, actually. He would be better equipped. He has more knowledge for this introduction. But the theme that he picked was Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. That's what May is. And so we decided we would temporarily name all the puppies after some motorcycles. We had a lot of input from, well, between us and friends and family. We're kind of a motorcycle family. And I bet a lot of your families are motorcycle families too. Oh, maybe not. But well, so I don't keep you going and wondering what your name is. Let's go ahead and get started. And we've got our very first puppy. We're going to go in birth order here. We've got our little pink girl, and she is temporarily named Bonnie after a beautiful 1967 Triumph Bonneville. And that happened to be one of the most popular motorcycles in America during the 1960s. And they actually make them yet today. I think they took a break for a little while. Yes. We're not real sure about this. Everyone's crying because they want to be out of their kennel. Oh, you're such a sweet little girl. Oh, you have a lot to say, don't you, little Miss Purple? Yes. Well, so there's our little Bonnie. And the Bonneville was named after, the name is influenced by the Bonneville, the Salt Racing Flats. Yes. Oh, we're quiet for a second. I'm not sure what's going on there, huh? You're just kind of worried about your brothers and sisters, aren't you? Not super worried, but a little bit. Well, there's our first name. So we're going to scoot her over to the holding area. Mama will help take care of her over there. And then chewing on my pant leg over here is our little blue boy. Oh, come here. And he, very similar to Bonnie, he's being named after the Bonneville Bobber. Yes. What do you think about that? And so this is a 2017 Bonneville Bobber. It's the first year that they came out. It's one of my favorite bikes. And made by Triumph. And a bobber is basically a stripped down bike. So it's just one kind of bob back and forth. And just kind of takes off all that extra stuff that you don't need. Usually a one-seater, like this one here, it's a one-seater. And, oh, are you checking things out? Oh, everyone's quiet again. They're not sure what's going on. So here's our bobber. Get back here, you little guy. And he's a sweet little guy. Are you checking everything out? What are they doing in there? What are they doing? Being silly. So there's our little bobber. We'll put you over here with sister. And there's one toy over there. There used to be more than one toy. I'm sure your mom put them in safe spots for you. So there's our first 2 puppies. And then wish me luck here. We're going to open this up and try to get... Oh, there's our next one. There's our next little guy. We need green. We're going to close you guys back in just for a little bit. So next we have our green boy, and he's being named for the Victory Gunner. This is a 2017 Gunner, and Victory motorcycles are not in business anymore. I think they went out of business around 2017 or 18, but they were actually assembled in Spirit Lake, Iowa, so a couple hours away from here, and they were owned by Polaris. So that looks like a bike that Captain America would ride. Are you a Captain America puppy? Yes. Yes, you just checking stuff out? You're not sure why it's just you over here? Little cuddle guy. And he's black, though he may get a little bit of... Uh-oh. We've got an escape artist over here. Who's this? Purple. That's a big surprise. That's a big surprise. But here's our Gunner. And he's got just a little bit of white in his chin. And again, he's black. He might get some light little brindling as he gets older. It's hard to say. It's in his genetics, in his DNA. What do you think? Oh, we got lots to say over here. You checking out brothers and sisters? You got some pellets on you, some dust. Oh, what a sweet little guy. So there's our Gunner. I'm going to put you with brothers and sisters over here. They're investigating Mom's area. So there's our Gunner. And then next up, we need our red boy. And of course, he's way in the back. See if I can get him here. There he is. Whoop. They are not cooperating with me. So let's close everybody back up here. And oh yeah, shake it off, bud. So our little red guy is named after another Triumph, the Triumph Rocket. He's checking it out here. So this happens to be a 2025 Rocket 3R, and it's more of a cruiser. More comfortable, has a 5-gallon tank, so if you want to take it on a trip, you can. What are you doing, little guy? Sniffing my shoes? You sniffing my shoes? What do you think? So he's a darker brindle. What do you think, buddy? There's a little bit of white in his chin. Little milk chin. And usually when I come out here, he has the bed all to himself. He somehow talked all of his brothers and sisters into letting him have the bed. They sleep on the floor, and you sleep where it's cushy, don't you? Oh, that's some side-eye there. That's some Scotty-tude for sure. Are you tired? We did have some visitors earlier, so some of the pups are still trying to recuperate. It was very stressful being held and cuddled. It really took all of his energy. It took all of your energy, didn't it? Didn't it, little guy? Didn't it? Oh, he's wagging his tail. Now you're up. Now you're up a little bit. Oh, sorry. So you are now Rocket. Little red collar boy is Rocket. And like I said, he's brindle. He's a darker brindle. It's kind of hard to pick it up here on the camera, but kind of a golden tones coming through there. And he doesn't miss much, and he especially doesn't miss any opportunity for comfort. You're a little cuddler. So we're going to let you go over with brothers and sisters. There we go. They're waiting for you. And then next up, let's see here. I need to find orange. Where's orange at? There's yellow. I've got purple in my lap. There's orange. There's orange. Oh, Purple's checking this out. But Orange, our little boy Orange, and he's also black. And he is being named after the 1948 Indian chief. This is the original Indians. They, believe they went out of business for a bit, and then have since been kind of, I guess, recreated and launched again. Oh, it just fell over. You thought I was going to hang on to your head there for you, didn't you? Yeah, the Indian chief, so this, the 1948 Indian chief, and this was actually in the, I can't remember the name of the museum, but there used to be a motorcycle museum in Anamosa, Iowa, and this was a bike that they had on display there. But it was originally released in 1922, just 20 years after they started manufacturing motorcycles, and it maintained this style for quite some time. What are you doing, little guy here? But that looks like an absolute classic motorcycle. Looks like something right out of a movie. I could see James Dean, or he probably did ride one like that. But I could see some movie stars riding that. And are you still worn out from those visitors? It's hard being a puppy. It's hard. And you had our construction crew earlier. They came in and wanted to see you too. You just had to entertain so many people today. It's a rough life. But let's take a little look at you. There's Maria's babies next door. They know that I'm not giving them attention. So here's our little guy. So he's black. He's got just a little bit of a milk chin. And he's sweet-tempered. Oh, everyone just go over there and lay down, don't we? Is that the spot? That must be the spot. Well, let's put you with brothers and sisters. Little Mr. Chief. There you go. Got Mama. And then next, it's finally your time to shine, Purple. It's your time to shine. We got some dust on our eyes and dust on our nose. I'll have to wipe that off. But she's a little brindle girl, kind of a golden brindle. And we have a little bit of a milk chin, and we got some white in our chest. And we're going to name you Dyna after this 2000 Harley-Davidson Dyna Super Glide Sport. And Dyna's basically, it's a title that covers the Dyna chassis. And the Dyna chassis was in use from 1991 until 2017. And after that, the Softail chassis took over. But Dyna's been very popular. You could order custom motorcycles from the factory. It was kind of a special thing that started with Dyna. And that's your name now, little Miss Dyna. Should we show off your markings? See if I can angle the camera just right. So we've got some white in our chest. Oh, you have some very angry neighbors over there. They want all the attention. They don't think it's fair that you get it. So there's Dyna, and she likes to cuddle. She's been sitting in my lap here the whole time because she wants to be held. You're okay by yourself, but you really prefer to be held if possible, don't you? So what do you think of your name there? You okay with that? She's checking it out. What do you think? What do you think? She says, I think I want to go back in your lap. Oh, you gonna get my pants? You get my shoes? There's a big ruckus going on, isn't there? Well, let's put you with brothers and sisters. We'll let Mama have ya. There we go. And then next up, we need to find our little turquoise boy. I've got yellow here ready to help. But we need our turquoise collar, and oh, he's crashed out. He's gonna have a rude awakening here. He's gotta entertain. So he is now King for Road King. Yes! I wanna go back to bed. You just wanna go back to bed, don't ya? So you are now King for Road King. And he's a sweet little brindle guy. Again, he looks a little bit darker on the camera here. Yeah, we're not going to bite. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just an itty-bitty little milk chin. You'll see if he keeps that with age. It might go away. Yep, that's you. Yep. So this happens to be a 2016 Road King. And the Road King was introduced back in '94. It's a pretty popular touring motorcycle. This one happens to have hard bags. Now if you get, I believe it's the Classic, has like a formed leather bag. So very good for touring. We happen to have a Road King. We have a 2006 similar style to this, except ours is all white. It's actually a glacier pearl, so it's kind of a sparkly white. What do you think? You're not sure? Oh! And someone just fell out of my lap there. We got a lot going on here. So there is our little Mr. King. I'll put you with Mama. And next, we're getting there, I promise. We have, now it's your time to shine, Little Miss Yellow. Yes, you got some dirt in your nose too. So Yellow is all black. She's got a little milk chin. And she's being named after the Harley Electra Glide. So your name is now Electra. Electra. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? You are kind of a busy puppy. You're very sweet, but I do see you're a very playful puppy. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to bite. Yep. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We can pretend, but we're not going to really bite. We have just a little bit of white there on our chest. And besides, yeah, I was checking you out. Showing off your little features, your little flash. Yeah. So the Electra Glide has been around for quite some time. It's basically like a cushy touring bike. If you want to go on a long-term or a long distance trip, you want to be on an Electra Glide or an Ultra Glide, which is basically an Electra Glide with some extra bells and whistles. And I know in our family, we've got a couple of Electra Glides. My dad has, now this is a 2012. He has, I think his is a 2003 Electra Glide. I think it's an Electra Glide Classic, but it's been modified to be an Ultra Glide, basically. And then he also has an Electra Glide with a sidecar. Yeah. Yeah, he always wanted a sidecar. And like many of us, we always have something we want when we're a kid. And then as we get older, we finally make that dream happen. Yeah. So there's Miss Electra. And we've got one more puppy. One more puppy. I'm going to put you with brothers and sisters over here. And our last pup, last but not least, and she's actually taking a nap right now. She's crashed out. Miss Lavender, wake up. Oh, poor sweet girl. Oh, so rude. So, last but not least, and again, this is in birth order, so she was the last puppy to be born. And so we're going to name Lavender after the Victory Vegas Low, or just a Victory Vegas. And again, these are assembled in Iowa. They were. They're not made anymore. And Victory is actually is owned by Polaris, and my understanding is they decided to switch to Indian motorcycles. They kind of reintroduced the brand. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So, and a Victory Vegas is kind of a cruiser. It's this one happens to be a real pretty custom job, but it's powered by Victory's Freedom engine. So you're Little Miss Vegas. That seems like a fun name. You're Vegas. And she's a pretty brindle, very dark, but you can see she's got some gold undertones here. We have just an itty bitty bit of white there, and then no flash on the chest. So there's our Miss Vegas. And I know that I'm going to have some people And by some people, I mean my friend Dan and maybe some of my uncles, tell me that I should have named one of our puppies Shovelhead after the old Harley Shovelhead bikes, but Shovelheads were known to break down a lot and they were very unreliable. And we don't want puppies that break down and leak lots of oil. So, sorry, Dan. Sorry, Uncle. So, yeah, we want a reliable puppy. Yeah. So, there's our pups. We'll go ahead and put... I think she just wants to go back to bed. You just want to go back to bed. But I bet if I put you with Mom, you'll be happy. So, there's our puppies. And so our names, we've got Bonnie is pink, Bopper is blue, Gunner is green, Rocket is red, Chief is orange. We've got Dyna, and I'll post all this, but Dyna is purple. We've got King as our turquoise boy. Electra is our little yellow girl. And then Vegas is our little lavender girl, and she's going right there to Mom. You guys better enjoy this because we're starting to wean. We won't have Mama for food for much longer. We need to give you a bath. You must have been sopping your beard in water and who knows what else. Thank you for everyone's patience, and hopefully I introduced this as I should. I'm sure that there'll be some critiques from Dave and probably from my dad that I probably didn't explain something as I should. I don't know motorcycles as well as they do by any means. But everyone have a great night.